What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to Expression Culture, here with me, Gareth, the Honda Guru. Today we won't be working on the CRZ like you would hope with my t-shirt. I'm going to be doing a bit of prep work for something on the Honda Jazz. You might be able to see part of the box here. So at some point, beginning of this year or end of last year, I can't quite remember, winter time anyway, I fitted a double-din stereo to my Jazz, mainly to just give Bluetooth connectability and give it a slightly better look, to be honest. I think a double-din touchscreen looks much better than the factory stereo. But I feel like now the factory speakers are letting the car down. I'm not into this, the whole big boom bass crap. It's more just I just want a slightly better audio quality, slightly louder really, and really it's more the fact that the speakers are now, the car's 11 years old, so obviously the speakers are going to be as well. I think one of them may have an intermittent coming on and off, so whether it's actually just worn, so I'm going to upgrade them. Also, another reason I'm doing this is because I wanted to add tweeters into the vehicle. The pre-facelift Jazz, to my knowledge, I don't think it has the option to have tweeters at all. I don't even think the EX had it. I may be wrong. Can't quite remember back that far. I don't know. I'm fairly confident that the facelift EX and SI had tweeters, but I may be wrong. I can't quite remember if I'm honest. Anyway, so I wanted to add tweeters to it, so I was looking for a component speaker setup. And sort of everything I found, because the Jazz is my daily, I don't go too crazy on stuff I do on it. Yes, alright, we have done some expensive mods recently with the wheels and tyres package. Anyway, so I was searching around on the internet, and everything that I would normally buy Pioneer wise was realistically a bit too much more than what I really wanted to spend on them. And I was recently on the Halfords website looking for something else, and don't know why or how, but I came across these speakers. These are an Edge speaker, Russia's finest product apparently. They're a 6.5 inch component speaker with tweeter and crossovers, 140 watts, which I presume is going to be the peak. RMS I think is 70 watts. They'll do what I want. 31 quid delivered off the Halfords website. I can't really complain at that. It was more of a gimmick to start off with, really. I thought was like, I'm buying Edge speakers from Halfords for £31. They're going to be a pile of shit. Actually, people quite rate these. And I was speaking to my friend John, who works for the same company I do. He's the one who gave me the hand with the exhaust for the CRZ. I was talking to John the other day, and he said these speakers are actually pretty good for what they are, and they do have a 4.5 out of stars rating on the website. Let's have a look, shall we? So here they are. There's the box. You can see the part number on there. Like I said, 6.5 inch. It's quite funny. It says 120 watts there, and then 140 watts on the front, and then 120 on the side. Typical. 6.5 inch. That's got to be wrong, because it's not a coaxial speaker. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it's a 6.5 inch speaker, 140 watts. Let's have a look. Even the warranty card is all in Russian. But you get fit instructions, which is obviously universal for the whole range, because you get templates for drilling your holes and stuff, all the way from the 4 inch, 5 inch, 6 inch, 6x9s, and the tweeters, which the tweeters are 45mm. You get 2 of these packages by the look of it. So here is the speaker or woofer. I won't be using the grills, obviously. I'm going to hide these behind the door card. I don't hugely like the orange, but the dashboard on my Jazz does light up orange, and I've also set the Pioneer system to light up orange to match that. So the only orange really you're going to see is on the tweeters, which isn't terrible, to be honest. I could always paint it if I really wanted to, but it's not overly intrusive. And then you get a crossover as well with all the wires on, so that'll obviously be your wires for your larger ones will be for the speaker, woofer, whatever you want to call it, and then the smaller ones for the tweeter, and then your input from your factory wiring. Comes with all the necessary mounting hardware as well, and tweeter adapters. And what I've also got is these. Now these are, I don't know if you can see it, they are a factory Honda plug adapter to like aftermarket crimp connectors. These didn't come as a kit, they come separately, like I bought. And then I've also bought some plastic adapter rings as well. So they are specific for the Honda Jazz. These ones actually fit quite a lot of Hondas. They fit the 8th Gen Civic, they fit the CRZ, obviously my Jazz. Yeah, they fit quite a few Hondas that have this, the two clips that slide in the bottom, and then one screw that goes up top. Which, obviously supplied with new screws. These were some cheap eBay company. There's something stamped on there. I can't even remember. I bought these like a year ago because I knew I was going to do this at some point, and I also knew I was going to do it on the CRZ. So it came in a pack of 4. Obviously I'm only going to do the fronts on the Jazz and obviously on the CRZ as well, because the way I've done my speaker setup to get the best out of the factory subwoofer in the back, I've actually unplugged the rear speakers in the door cards, so it's only the front speakers and the subwoofer and the tweeters that I'm using at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to test fit, make sure the speakers all fit to these, so then I can just pop them into the car. So I'm not going to use that, like I said. So that's the old speaker. Then what we're going to do, we're going to line it up here, make sure that fits fine, which it does. Then line the holes up and mount it up. Right, so, oh my god, I'm a little well tired. So we're now going to take the door card off the driver's side door. I'm going to record only one side, because obviously it's going to be exactly the same on the other side. Please be aware and take into consideration that it is winter. There is a bit of a gust. I can't do much about it. But my partner, my wife, is going to be the camera lady today, hopefully. So I'm just going to take the door card off now, and I will get back to you once I've done that. I'm not going to show you how to do that, obviously, because that's specific for each vehicle. Catch you in a mo. That's the door card removed. Looks like someone's been in here before. So we undo that little 8mm screw or nut, depending on what you want to do. I'd rather use a socket if I can do on that. There are a couple of tabs at the bottom. It pushes up, and then we can pull that out. I'm just thinking where I'm going to put the tweeter. I think I'm going to put it here, but I just don't know whether, because obviously the door card goes over this edge. I don't know whether there's going to be enough clearance. I want to put it like there. We'll have to see. Right, let's get that one removed. Right, so with the bolt removed, what I do, just to free it off the gasket that's behind it, is I put a screwdriver in here, and just pry away like that. As you can see, that won't come all the way out. There's 2 tabs at the bottom, so you got to lift up like that, out. Okay. Oh. One speaker. You can see there has been, that's the sealant. It doesn't look like much water going there, but you can see how tiny the actual little magnet of the speaker is. They're pretty pitiful. Cool. Right, let's go on to the next bit. Right, so you can do it one or two ways. You can do this one first, or connector first. Make sure you don't lose the connector. Ooh, slightly not right to the size. There we go. Pop that in. These are your speaker adapters. You want to reuse that original bolt, which I don't know where I put it. Where have I put it? Where have I put it? There it is. Inhale. Just look at the back, watch the threads. You don't want to strip it. Hopefully, that will just all seat nicely. There we go. And then you've got your wiring connector. This is where you want to know what your positive and negative is. I'm pretty sure brown on this side is your earth. Actually, there's a tab on these here that will go in there, so you can't get wrong. You just pop that in there. Make sure it's nice and tight. Problem with non-genuine stuff is it's not always quite right, but that'll be fine. Then we use that to plug into new speakers. Right, sadly the crossover didn't have any terminals on the end of the wiring, so I've had to crimp them in place using just the typical crimps. That's now down here, as you can see. I've just tucked that plug at the end so it's not going to rattle. So now, realistically, I need to put this crossover behind the door card about here, because the wires aren't actually very long, and that's obviously got to go to the bottom of the speaker and wherever I put the tweeter. The tweeter wiring isn't very long either. So yeah, we'll get the speaker fitted and wired, and we'll go from there. So that's the woofer speaker, whatever you want to call it, mounted. Wiring there for the tweeter, so that's going to sort of join up there. Now, my lovely assistant, if you'd like to show me what I just found. I just found a mark in there, and I'm wondering whether that is for a factory tweeter. Looks like it should fit there actually. I mean, they're not very deep. I'm going to give that a go. If not, we're screwed. Right, so the actual template in the box says to use a 45mm hole saw. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go straight through the middle first, where the pilot hole is. Right. As you can see, that hole is now cut, lovely, and hopefully a nice hole. Make sure it's straight. Well, boys and girls, it's in. Obviously, the OEM door card covers off the woofer, which I'm fine with. I don't really like it looking too much. To be fair, I wasn't sure whether I'd like this, but my dials and also my stereo light up orange as well. I wish it was slightly further over this way, but it was in the middle of where it said to where that hole sort of marked out, so I assumed that's probably where OEM speakers tweeters go as an option, maybe when it has the premium audio package. But yeah, all works. Happy days. There you go. You can see it's all lights up orange. It kind of matches. Yeah, happy days. Well, like I said, I'm not going to record doing both sides. I may do a clip after this showing sort of how it sounds. Actually, that's probably a bad idea because of copyright with music and everything. So I won't be doing that. Yeah, to be fair, I've had a quick listen to it and it is a better sound over OEM. The main thing is having the tweeters, so I'll get a bit more treble higher up. Ooh, what we got in the air at the moment. Love being this close to Duxford. Yeah, so boys and girls, thank you very much for joining me on this video. Just turn my ignition off so I'm not driving the battery. Yeah, it's been not too bad, but yeah, overall I'm happy with it. Like I said, it's just good to have the tweeters is the main thing I wanted, is just to have some more treble higher up in the car so I can get a bit more clarity. Hopefully it will actually improve the audio over the like doing a telephone call as well, because at motorway speeds and stuff I can't hear very well. I don't know if there's a limiter or something on this head unit, but it won't go above 40, and to me it doesn't seem very loud anyway. May look into doing some sound editing in the vehicle in the future. Thank you very much, boys and girls. Please like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, as Danny would say. We've got more content on the way. Obviously, things will start to slow down as winter gets into full force. So I don't know whether I might stop doing the weekly uploads over winter and then progress again in spring. Might do some other stuff. Might stream Twitch on my YouTube account. Not sure how people will feel about it. Obviously the majority of you guys come here for Honda content, but the keen followers and supporters will you know, are just as interested to see what I'm doing, whether it's car related or not. Thank you for my sponsor Danny at Dyno Days Performance Parts. Check them out at dynodaysperformanceparts.co.uk. Check them out on YouTube. They are great suppliers of all performance orientated car parts. You can get your car mapped there, dynos there, almost a one-stop shop really. Rich is obviously in the workshop and he's an absolute genius at what he does, very talented man. Their labour rate is so cheap as well, it's a third of what it is in Cambridge. Yeah, so go check them out. Check them out on YouTube is the big thing. Is obviously you can see what's going on during the day, and it gives you an idea of what you're getting before you go there, and just to see what they do. I mean, they've got big guys who travel all over the country to go see them. I want to shout out to Michael, Type R Tweaks, because he's a lovely bloke, and I really appreciate his support. The guys over at Cowabunga Car Diaries, Ben and Chrissy, definitely go check them out. If you want any car care products, check out their website, CCD Car Care. If you go on their YouTube channel, Cowabunga Car Diaries, as well as doing their sort of car related stuff, they also do reviews of stuff they sell. Obviously they will only sell what they would only use on their own cars, so it's no crap, no gimmicks. It's only good stuff. Right, gonna love you and leave you. Keep smiling, be happy. Show your friends you love them, and I'll catch you in the next video, boys and girls. Bye bye.